You know, so much of our focus on health revolves around what we do during the day. We talk about morning routines, afternoon walks, and balanced meals. But what if I told you that some of the most profound changes to our well-being after 60 happen in the last 5 minutes before we turn out the lights? Millions of us go to bed carrying the physical tension of the entire day. We settle into bed, stay still for 8 hours, and then wonder why we wake up feeling like a creaky door, stiff, sore, and sometimes even more tired than when we went to sleep. But in other parts of the world, particularly among the long-living elders in Japan, the transition to sleep is seen as a gentle, active preparation for the restorative work of the night. It's not just about getting into bed, it's about preparing the body for rest. By the end of this video, you'll discover 5 simple, gentle bedtime movements inspired by these time-honored practices that you can do right in or beside your bed. These aren't strenuous exercises. There's no gym, no equipment, and no sweat involved. This is about releasing, realigning, and preparing your body for a night of deep, healing sleep so you can wake up feeling refreshed, mobile, and ready for the day. Let's get started. Before we learn the movements themselves, it's really important to understand why they are so effective. Let's start by understanding what happens to our bodies when we sleep. Think of your circulatory and lymphatic systems like a network of slow-moving rivers and streams that nourish your body and clear out waste. During the day, as we move around, even just walking to the kitchen or gardening, our muscle contractions act like little pumps, keeping these rivers flowing smoothly. But at night, we become very still. For 6, 7, 8 hours, that gentle pumping action all but stops. The flow becomes sluggish. This can lead to fluid pooling in our lower legs, stiffness in our joints, and that feeling of being stuck in the morning. If you've ever woken up with swollen ankles or stiff hands, you've experienced this firsthand. It's not necessarily a sign of a serious problem. Often, it's simply the result of prolonged stillness. Now, in Japanese wellness philosophy, there's a beautiful concept of preparing the body for this stillness. It's not about tiring yourself out, but about doing a final, gentle sweep of the system, encouraging that last bit of circulation and releasing the tension we've accumulated. That moment when you realize that morning stiffness isn't just an inevitable part of aging, that it's something you can actively, gently, and kindly influence the night before. That is truly empowering. So these movements are designed to be that final kind conversation with your body before it goes into its restorative mode. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because this ancient wisdom is beautifully supported by modern science. Gentle, mindful movement before bed does a few key things. First, it helps activate what's called the parasympathetic nervous system. This is often nicknamed the rest and digest system. When it's activated, your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, and your body gets the clear signal that it's safe to relax and repair. So many of us go to bed in fight or flight mode with our minds still racing from the day. These movements are like a gentle off switch. Second, according to research published in journals like Sleep Medicine Reviews, gentle stretching can help reduce the frequency of nocturnal leg cramps. By promoting blood flow and releasing muscle tension in the calves and feet before you lie down, you can help prevent those painful, sleep-disrupting cramps. And third, it supports lymphatic drainage. Remember that river analogy? Your lymphatic system, which is crucial for your immune function, doesn't have its own pump like the heart. It relies on your movement. A few simple motions can help clear out the day's metabolic waste, which can reduce that feeling of puffiness and sluggishness in the morning. So, while these movements feel simple, they are creating a cascade of positive physiological effects, setting the stage for a truly restorative night. Now, let's get to the movements themselves. Remember to listen to your body. Nothing should ever be forced or painful. This is about gentle care. For these movements, You can either be sitting on the edge of your bed or already lying down. Find what's most comfortable for you. Movement. Number 1. The ankle pump and circle. Let's start with our feet. They carry us all day, and this is our chance to thank them. Whether you're sitting or lying down, extend your legs out in front of you. First, we'll do the pump. Gently point your toes away from you, as if you're pressing a gas pedal. Hold for 3 seconds. Feel that gentle stretch in your shins. Now gently flex your feet back towards you, pulling your toes towards your knees. Hold for 3 seconds. You'll feel a nice release in your calf muscles. Repeat this pumping motion slowly, 10 times. Think of it as waking up the circulation in your lower legs, helping to push any stagnant fluid back up towards the heart. Now let's do the circles. Slowly, mindfully, rotate your ankles clockwise in a large, smooth circle. Do this 5 times. Then reverse and rotate them counterclockwise 5 times. If you've ever dealt with restless legs or foot cramps at night, this simple movement can feel like a miracle. It's so simple, yet so effective at releasing tension. Movement number 2, the gentle knee-to-chest hug. Okay, for this next one, let's lie on our backs. Make sure you feel comfortable and supported. Take a gentle breath in. As you breathe out, slowly draw your right knee in towards your chest. Don't pull it aggressively, just guide it gently. You can hold onto your shin or the back of your thigh, whichever is more comfortable. Hold it here for about 20 to 30 seconds, just breathing deeply. You should feel a wonderful, gentle release in your lower back and hip. Our lower backs hold so much of our daily stress, from sitting, standing, or walking. This is a way of saying, it's okay, you can let go now. After 30 seconds, gently release your right leg back down. Take a breath, and then repeat on the left side, drawing your left knee to your chest. If you feel comfortable, you can even bring both knees to your chest for a final, gentle hug. Movement number 3, the supine spinal twist. This is one of my personal favorites for releasing tension along the spine. From that same position on your back, with your knees bent and feet flat on the bed, open your arms out to the sides like a T. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let both of your bent knees gently fall over to your right side. Don't force them to the floor. Just let gravity do the work. Turn your head to the left if that feels good on your neck. You're creating a gentle, spiraling stretch through your whole torso. Breathe here for 30 seconds. This movement helps to hydrate the spinal discs and release the deep muscles that run alongside your spine. Then, on an inhale, gently bring your knees back to the center, and on your next exhale, let them fall over to the left side, turning your head to the right. It's a beautiful way to unwind the day's twists and turns, literally. Movement number 4, the bedside forward fold. Let's move to a seated position on the edge of the bed. Sit up tall with your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Place your hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath in and lengthen your spine, as if a string were gently pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling. As you exhale, slowly and gently hinge forward from your hips, keeping your back straight for as long as you can. Let your hands slide down your shins. You don't need to touch your toes. Just go to where you feel a gentle stretch in your hamstrings and lower back. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Let go of all the tension you're holding there. Stay here for 5 deep, slow breaths. With each exhale, imagine you're melting away any remaining stress from the day. To come up, press your hands into your shins and slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time, with your head being the last thing to lift. This prevents any lightheadedness. Movement number 5, the calming diaphragmatic breath. Finally, the most important movement of all, which is barely a movement. It's the breath. Get into your comfortable sleeping position. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Close your eyes. I want you to breathe so that the hand on your belly rises and falls, while the hand on your chest stays relatively still. This is called diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breathing. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4, feeling your belly expand like a balloon. Hold the breath gently for a count of 4, and then exhale slowly through your mouth or nose for a count of 6. Feel your belly gently fall. Repeat this for just 1 or 2 minutes. This is, according to countless studies from institutions like Harvard Medical School, one of the most powerful ways to switch off the body's stress response and signal that it's time for deep, restorative rest. It's the final act of letting go. So there you have it. 5 simple, gentle movements. The key here isn't to do them perfectly. It's not about how far you can stretch or how many repetitions you do. The magic is in the consistency and the intention. Try to create a small ritual around it. Perhaps you do these after you brush your teeth, right before you get under the covers. Dim the lights. Put on some calming music if you like. Think of these 5 minutes not as another chore on your to-do list, but as a gift to yourself. It's a moment to check in with your body, to thank it for carrying you through the day, and to prepare it for the healing work it's about to do. Some nights, you might only feel like doing 1 or 2 of the movements. That's perfectly fine. Other nights, you might want to spend a little longer on the one that feels best. The goal is to build a kind, sustainable habit that serves you.
In our fast-paced world, it's easy to believe that for something to be effective, it has to be intense or complicated. But the wisdom of healthy aging often teaches us the opposite. It teaches us that small, gentle, consistent acts of self-care are what build a foundation of lasting health and vitality. It's the little hinges that swing the big doors. These bedtime movements are more than just stretches. They are a practice in mindfulness. They are a declaration that your well-being matters. They are a way of transitioning from the doing of the day to the being of the night, with grace and intention. I encourage you to give this a try for 1 week. Just 1 week. Notice how you feel when you go to bed. And more importantly, notice how you feel when you wake up in the morning. You might be surprised at the difference those 5 gentle minutes can make. Hope this helped you see your health and your evenings in a new and gentler light. As always, thank you so much for spending your time with us here at Seniors Community. If you found this helpful, feel free to share it with a friend or family member who might benefit from it. I'm Stefan, and this is Seniors Community, helping you live stronger, longer, and healthier. Take good care of yourselves and sleep well.